DC has released its new movie Justice League last year, and of course LEGO has released multiple sets for this movie. One of them is the fastest brickheads alive, The Flash, and that is what we'll be taking a look at today. So the Flash is one of the new Series 2 brickheads, and that is also what it says on its tiny little base plate. First off, I do have to say that I like the outfit of the Flash from the TV show way better than the one in the movie. And I think that the Flash from the TV show actually would have looked better than this one as a brickheads. The main reason for that is the back of its head. In the movie, the Flash has some stuff on the back of his head. It's like some edges that go down, and in my opinion it kind of looks weird, but it also kind of works. On the brickhead, however, it just looks really weird. I get where they're coming from, but I think it's just very poorly executed. It just kind of looks like his head got extended or something for some reason. Or it could also be like he's trying to hide a lot of hair underneath, and he is not. So I think it would have been better to keep it flat, and that is also what it looks like on the show, and that's also what they did with Batman and Catwoman, Captain America and Iron Man. They all wear masks, but none of those have their weird bumps. So I get where they're coming from. I just don't really think it works on a brickhead. Also, the lines on the back are weird. You can see that there's some gold and black lining going from the front to the back, and on the back it gets disrupted by this red brick. There doesn't really seem a reason for that. I mean, there is no printing on the back. There is nothing there that they should interrupt those lines for, but they did. So I think that just looks a little bit weird. I think that could have really been better. What I do like is that this set is filled with some small details, and they just look very good. You'd recognize them if you watch the show, you recognize them if you watch the movie. I mean, there's the logo on his chest, there are some abs there. I think that's a very fun addition. There's the small lightning shapes on his ears. They're not completely lightning shaped, but you get it if you look at the brickheads, and that's just a very good addition. Those are very important parts in my opinion, and I think they're just very well executed. Also, they got the colors really right with the dark red. With the minifig, they just used more different kinds of red, and that made it look a little bit chaotic. And the brickheads, that isn't the case. It just looks like the actual costume, and that is just very nice. So all in all, I think it's nice looking from the front. The back is just very weird. I also think the top is a little bit weird. I mean, they actually extended the studs on top, and I know all of the other brickheads have that too, but I don't know, it could have used a little bit more round edges, more like an actual head, and it doesn't. And I think it just looks like there is something added on the top of his head. I think that also just looks a little bit weird, but you know, you can get over it. But if you look at it from the front, it does look better. And the back is just also very weird, so I think it actually would have looked better if they chose to use the Flash from the TV show, who doesn't have all that weird stuff on his back. But yeah, no, they didn't, because, well, it's the Flash from the movie, because it's from the Justice League movie, and I get that, so I guess we have to live with that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss anything, click subscribe, and I'll be back on Thursday with a new study update, so I'll see you guys then.